She's a bad chick with some liquor in the system. Watch out, you could be her next victim. She's like a drug in your system. I think I need a new prescription. Bad chick with some liquor in the system. Watch out, you could be her next victim. She's like a drug in your system. I think I need a new prescription. She's the type of girl you deal with all the crazy, cause she knows how to lay it down on the daily. She'll call you daddy, call her baby.
Welcome back to the TRUTHSERUM podcast. I'm your co-host PJDRIZZLE, and I just want to say welcome back. And we have a new face for you guys today. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, repost, and share to all media platforms, and check out episodes 70 and 71 right now on the podcast YouTube channel. All right, and now we're gonna give the floor to our guest, his own introduction and 3 things about yourself.
Bless. My name's Filthy. For the most part, you know what I mean? I'm a traveler. I just move around a lot. I say worldly traveled and widely cultured, you know what I mean? Don't really got to I lay my head everywhere I travel at the time being, but as far as where I derive from, far distance, we'll say it like that, you know what I'm saying? Far distance. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? I carry the message wherever I travel to, nonetheless, you know what I mean?
Got you. Okay. All right. And then now we're at the part of current events where like I'm gonna mention some movies, and like it's only like 2 movies that I could find for this weekend, like because they didn't really release anything for this weekend. So basically we got the new version of Anaconda and Song Sung Blue. So out of these movies, what would interest you to go watch it and see it for yourself?
I'd probably say the Anaconda joint myself. Personally, you know, I'm real big on the creatures and everything that move about, you know, on the ground. So yeah, I do a little tracking and hunting with the snakes and whatnot. So yeah.
Okay. Do you have any pets of your own?
Yeah, I got a dwarf caiman.
Wait, what's the first one?
A dwarf caiman. It's the miniature crocodiles. They don't get no bigger than 6 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it's only about 1.5 feet right now. Got a dwarf caiman, 2 rattlesnakes, and I got a merle pig too, a coon pig.
Okay, all right.
Mini John.
Got you. And then what like inspired you like to get like exotic pets like those
I mean, nothing too much, to be honest with you. I appreciated my connection that I got with the variety of creatures, you know, that move around. So I tend to call myself the Snow White of the night, if you will. So yeah, it's just always been a beautiful connection, fascination. I wouldn't say it's been there to its entirety. When I started seeing and feeling the presence of, I guess you say, the creatures in abundance, you know, I just started accepting what was and just started educating myself on, you know, how I can involve myself and use it to my rights as benefit.
Got you. And has there been like any times like where like the exotic pets that you have got like a little bit like violent like towards you, like in a way?
I've never been bit, and I done raised all my snakes since they was babies, you know, hatchlings out the shell. I won't say in the beginning when I was feeding my little baby crocodile, you feel me, until he got accustomed to me. Yeah, he snapped at me, but I ain't never been bit though. And I ain't got no antivenom, but I mean I've been rocking out with my babies for going on 5 years now, so.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. And all right. So the current events that I found on social media, the first one is which of these popular holiday pies don't have to worry about you? Like basically like which holiday pies like would you say no to? So I'm gonna list like about a few pies, and then I just want you like to say like which pies like you would not go for. All right. Okay.
I got you.
All right. So we got the first one is butter pecan pie. The second one is carrot cake. The third one is lemon meringue pie. The fourth one is peach cobbler. The fifth one is sweet potato pie. The next one is banana pudding. The next one is apple pie. And then the next one is cheesecake. And the last one is German chocolate pie. So out of the pies that I just mentioned, which out of these pies would you say no to?
Probably the chocolate, John. I ain't too big on chocolate like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
The banana pudding.
is there any like background like towards like why you don't like chocolate?
Nah, I just don't like I could do a little bit like, maybe a Reese cup, you feel me, type vibe, but
Mm-hmm.
just like straight up chocolate is just too rich for me, I mean. It never
Okay.
really sat good on the taste buds for me.
Got you. So just only the German chocolate one, German chocolate pies, and then the other ones like you go for.
Yeah, for the most, especially the cobbler, I like the crust on top of the joint the most, you
You know
feel
what?
me?
I never tried peach cobbler before.
Oh, well, yeah. Now get it nice and crispy on the top, you feel me? Hit that little crust hit, yeah, that thing I hate.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna definitely I'm have to try it like soon.
Yeah, get you some ice cream with it too, nice little side with it,
Mm-hmm.
a little hot and cold.
Okay, all right. And I did forget to say Happy New Year to you.
Oh, bliss.
Got you, man. And for the second question, I wanted to ask you what is New Year's resolution you haven't achieved yet but continue to set for yourself every year?
More knowledge, that's about it. I feel like I do a fairly decent I guess a fairly decent exercise of maintaining my expectancies of myself. You know what I'm saying, and just keeping them up to date. So it's not so much I never really been on that new year, new me type vibe. It's
Mm-hmm.
just more so what can I add to me? And at the end of the day I feel like knowledge is probably the best thing I can add to me on a daily basis. So the more I can get that, the more I'm in better standings with myself.
Got you. So like when you mention knowledge, like what kind of knowledge? Because like there's so many kinds of knowledge.
Right. Yeah, they say each one teach one. Yeah, like I said, my knowledge stretch all the way across the board, from astral to secular to Masonic, whatever, the whole shebang. Islam, a little bit of everything, you feel me? You can never have too much knowledge, so
Okay, all right, and nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
And the last one, I have found that there's some Twitter statement that Deion Sanders, he stated in Twitter that he couldn't eventually imagine being outside during New Year's Eve, and
Okay.
he's getting old. So basically I wanted to ask about like your New Year's like plans, like what you did. Like, did you bring in the New Year's at home, at church, or outside?
A little bit of both, I got the rituals that's needed to start off the new year over here. And then me and my lady, we went out, parlayed in the streets a little bit, nothing too fancy, but for the most part, I guess you could say the bringing it in was here at the sanctuary. For yeah,
Okay. And are you somebody that goes to church?
nah, I don't go to church.
Okay.
I don't,
Is there a reason
I
why?
don't, nah, I don't follow religion personally. I just like my personal connection with higher power.
Mm-hmm.
It's more preferred and understood and more personal and intimate, if you will.
Got you. So like you're more like spiritual than like religious.
I mean, you could throw that in for classification.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I like to say I'm receptive, you
Okay.
know, receptive, you know what I mean? Because knowledge comes with perception and understanding. Perception comes with various demographics of background, you know what I mean? So I'm not here to say what is or ain't right or what is or ain't preferred. It's just I'm receptive to all of it for the most part.
Got
And
you. But
I put it to where it can acclimate accordingly. I put, what I get from it in proper placement for accordingly.
Okay, but you do believe in God and Jesus, right? Or no?
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
Okay, all right. And then you also pray too, right?
Yeah, yeah, I pray.
Okay, all right. Because like I think I said this in a previous episode. Like I'm somebody that it's not like I forget to pray. It's like I just I don't pray, but I still believe in God and Jesus.
Yeah, I might not, they say you can pray on the move type vibes, you feel me? Every once in a while, for the most part, maybe it'd be to start the day or to conclude it. I might get a ritual format to handle that, but for the rest of it, it's just moving out and about, as I feel needed to keep myself protected and those whom I care about around me. I pray accordingly.
Got you, got you. I see that you have some tattoos. Do you mind like sharing like how many and like if they have any meaning?
Yeah, I mean, I call them scars at the end of the day because,
Okay.
it's a beautiful message. What it is, none of it's for aesthetic fashion things or such, you know what I mean? But like right here, probably when I got back from combat, I was dealing with the whole depression and everything, tried to take my life. I drove my whip off the side of the little bridge type shit. So I
Hmm.
went through the front windshield and I got the hairline fractures and shattered my front face right here. So once I healed up, just for memorabilia of, like I said, education, educated myself on what I am capable of, what power I do hold, and what power I don't hold, even if I want to hold it. And so when I got sent back, you feel me, and healed up, I put my memorabilia there just to remind me. And then right here, I got my crown. Yeah, man.
Okay.
And then the rest of all the creatures on here, like I said, I do a little hunting, do a lot of hunting, really. So, all the various creatures that I guess you could say, been in the Coliseum with, ventured out to the apex. All of them I have on my head, from the hawk to the tarantula, scorpions. I got my owl in the back with my scythe, for my Santa Muerte and everything. So
Got you. When you got all those tattoos like on your head, like didn't it hurt or like it was numb the whole time?
nah. They say I don't know how true it is, but they say ADHD and ADD people react to pain. Their nervous system a little different, so it's quite soothing for me as far as pain goes.
Got
So it
you. Got
never really felt no pain or whatnot. For the most part, I went to sleep like when I got my whole neck piece done. Yeah, I went to sleep with my head hanging off the couch. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. And then like you give me like somebody because you mentioned like Hunter. Like are you like a big like Marvel or DC fan or no?
I ain't gonna hold. Nah, honestly, I don't watch too much TV.
No.
No. I can't. I can, but I prefer not to sit still long enough for that. It's
Got
too much
you.
for me to get into out there in the world. So
Yeah, because like when you mention like hunting like for like different creatures and like fascinated about like how they move and like how they like function and all like you give me like that one Marvel character like Craven the Hunter. I don't know
hmm,
if you heard of
I've,
him before.
I've heard the name, but I'm not familiar with the. I guess you say what whom the character is and what he looks
Yeah,
like.
and like with the origin.
Okay, yeah. I got a generalized synopsis of it. Yeah.
Got you. And then like do you have like any other tattoos? Got see some on your arms too.
Oh yeah, I got a full jacket. From the waist up, the hoodie and
Mm-hmm.
everything. So yeah, the whole front, back. Just everything. All my travels throughout time.
Okay. All right.
All the battles that I don't want.
Got you. You mentioned combat. You was in the army.
Yeah.
Okay. How long did you serve?
6 years, 9 months. I did infantry. I did 2 combat tours.
Got you. And then like are you like finished or are you going back
Uh,
anytime?
Nah, fuck that.
No, you done like this.
Nah, that was for the serve purpose. That was it.
Like you did your time and like you're good. Like you on
Yeah, okay.
vacation.
Yeah, I did that. No bullshit. I did that for me. You feel me? At the end of it, wasn't for nobody else.
Got you. And like I bet you have some stories. Like you saw like some things.
Oh yeah. I got like before the whole what's them Jones called, like the meta glass and all that shit and everything. They used
Yeah,
to have.
Ray-Ban Mad glasses.
Yeah, before them Jones, they had what's it called? Helmet cams before they changed over to GoPros.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a lot of combat footage from the helmet cam on the side of my joint.
Okay. All right.
First person POV type shit.
Got you. Got you. All right. So now we're gonna go into the title of this episode and the episode number. So we have boundaries for the title of this episode, and this is episode 72. So for the first question of this podcast episode, What comes to mind when you think of the word boundary?
Mm, permittance and denying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what come to mind for me as far as just what you're willing to accept and what you're willing to stand on. What you're willing to give a little bit to meet somebody halfway in the middle, and then what you're not willing to fold on as far as your expectations in life.
Got you. And then let me see. So like yeah. Why those two words specifically?
I would say the permittance because with the boundaries, you only going for the most part, you only going to come about and engage in what you allow. You feel me? At the end of the day, you could, no matter what the situation is, whether it's a conversation or something a little bit more personal, whatever it may be, you could walk away from whatever. You know what I'm saying? You choosing what you choose, or you choosing what you decide to give your energy to. You feel me? So I say the permittance on that half, and then I guess you could say the denying it is, so you don't have to, you can respect another person's, their attempt to convey conversation, their desire for mutual bonding and or understanding. So you can respect all of that, but that doesn't mean you have to accept it. You know what I mean? Because everything ain't for you.
Mhm.
Energy can't be can't be destroyed, right? Only transferred. So I don't know what comes with everything to the totality of what you're trying to give me as far as your engagement with me. So I got to be cautious on that. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Next question. How were boundaries modeled or encouraged growing up by different family members?
Man, I couldn't even probably give you a clear one on that. Me personally, I'm from foster care. You feel me? I was in the system, so I ain't got no family type shit. But yeah, I ain't really got too much on that one. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wait, so you never you never came into contact with your biological parents or if you had siblings also?
Yeah, I met my biological father when I was 24,
Mm-hmm.
after my first combat tour, and then I got a little brother. I met him probably about a year later one time.
Okay.
But that's about it. As far as growing up, though, I just pinged around from household to household type. You know what I'm saying? Being in the system, so.
Got you. And then it was like a one time visit, for you, for your father and for your little brother. It
Yeah, I
wasn't like
was.
a
Nah,
consistent
nah, I didn't.
hangout.
Nah, I didn't need it for no closure. I didn't need it for no, better understanding. Everything I needed to understand was within myself, and I'm good on that note for the most part. You feel me? Understand it's not perfect, but always striving for a betterment. But yeah, I was just, I guess you could say I'm more on the just an awareness. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like what is, but you just want the confirmation. Like, oh, okay. I don't necessarily want to purchase the car, but I ride it in one time. Oh, that was nice, and just keep it going from there.
Okay. All right. And what about your biological mother?
Nah, I ain't met her.
You never met her?
Nah.
Wait, is she wait, so you met your biological father and he didn't tell you about your biological mother?
Yeah, I mean, the attempt was made, but like I said, my canned concern for it, I didn't need closure. So if I'm already surpassed the position of my life where it's going to either impact me for the greater good or the worse, meaning I took that away. So I'm on traveling, I ain't really pressed about the previous.
Okay. And then you did mention that you were in the foster care system. So you did have foster brothers and sisters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how were those boundaries modeled or encouraged growing up with foster brothers and foster sisters?
I just always been a firm believer, I gotta take care of me. So whatever the boundaries, 'cause we going through different chapters, livelihood, as we travel. So your awareness, expectation, and understanding might not be here for something that it would be later on in life. You did.
Yes.
So I mean, I took it for a grain of salt. Every day was a learning curve, I guess you could say it like that. You know what I mean? I knew what I expected for, I provide my own self comfortability, but I knew what I expected from others to accommodate that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever I was in my chapter of livelihood, I just addressed it accordingly. I didn't get no personal attachment to individuals and things of that nature. I just more, and that's actually where the creatures come into play. You feel I always got a better connection with the creatures because I just feel like it's more pure. Their intention, you feel me? the involvement, the interaction. It doesn't have so much motive behind it as it does with, you know what I'm saying, people.
Yeah.
So
So basically, like in a way, like you was more socially connected, like to Azaic pets than like actual like people.
yeah, if you will. Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Exotic pets, household pets, you know what I'm saying? All of
Got you. And I don't know if I asked you this before. What like what attracted you to dog pets? Like what made you like them?
it. Now I always felt like, all breathing things need a sanctuary. You feel me? A sanctuary of peace.
Hmm.
And I always say those who seek refuge shall find it within me. So yeah, those who seek refuge the most was the creatures.
Hmm. Okay. And then let me ask you this. So like you say you have like um a more social like connection like toward the Zodiac pets. So like what how do I say this? Cause you say you have a lady right now. You're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like what made you what attracted you to that person that was different from your connection towards Zodiac pets? Like
Actually,
how did you guys meet?
it was the same connection.
Okay.
The no motive, but all at the same time, the appreciation for what I bring to the table, which is the refuge. You know what I'm saying? That place of peace, if you will.
Okay.
So she was very she's very she's very open to without judgment, meaning what she doesn't know, she was inquisitive enough to desire to find out without, pretense thought on the matter. And if she
Okay.
did have pretense thought, she would let me know in advance so that way we could speak. And I guess you could say I could walk with her through the understanding of the matter as we address it. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So you guys had like a good communication between each other.
Oh yeah, very beautiful, very beautiful.
Okay.
And then at the end of the day, she speaks my language, which is Braille. You feel me? So the communication with the word, with the vocabulary and everything, yeah, that's all well. But at the same time, we feel each other on a different path, so it ain't much that needs to be said. And when things are said, it's more so a confirmation opposed to detailed explanation. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. And then like how did she feel like with the Zodiac pets? Like she was cool with that?
Oh yeah, yeah. My creatures, they rock with her. They rock with her heavy. She's still getting up to being able to touch certain ones like the rattlesnakes and everything. But yeah, all my creatures is very receptive to her. And
Okay.
that's big for me because if they ain't rocking with you, I can't really rock with you because they got a better sense of judgment than I do.
Hmm.
They got less feelings, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And are you guys wait? So how long have you guys been together?
2 years.
2 years. And like, are you guys living together or like not yet?
Nah, I mean, she got her drawer type shit. You feel me?
She has a what?
Second, she got her drawer like a little bedroom drawer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Put some clothes in there or whatnot. But
Yeah.
yeah, nah, I don't. I encourage, even if you with somebody and you can love being around them and this, that, and the third, you still need your you time, and that you time hit a little different when you have your own safe space. So
Hmm.
I encourage that. You know what I mean? Always welcome any day, night, all of that. But collectively, I want you to have your own safe space of comfort. I'm gonna provide the additional over here, but yeah,
Okay.
I like it better with the separation, but at the same time, we right here together.
Got you. Do you so I know like 2 years is kind of fresh. So like, are you do you plan on like ever getting married?
Um, I ain't really too conventional in that matter. I'm a
Hmm.
firm believer of, what I'm saying, once you take that oath, commitment is there,
Yeah.
but if you want to talk like westernized paperwork, nah, I
No.
don't really, that's more of a business factor in my head. But if you're talking like I said, being under oath, I do plan on offering that if it gets to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like to having to hold and like till death do us apart, like that whole oath thing.
No, no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, no, that's what I'm talking about. I said
Okay.
my oath of a bond is a bit different. I
Mhm.
said it's not the westernized pen and paper, but for understanding, it's the equivalency of
Okay. All right.
same
Because
outcome.
like you don't have to like get like the whole like marriage license. Like some people elope. Like some people just like basically like do it in secret. Like get married in secret.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's a whole ceremonial and ritual execution of it all over here for when we get to there, and she's aware of what that consists of. But yeah, it's definitely all the same, one and the same.
Got you. So wait, I know like I said it was fresh, but like, do you plan on like, do you see a future with that person that you're seeing right now, or like it's too fresh?
I wouldn't say it's fresh, but I wouldn't say I don't see a future. Can I see the future? Yes, but how far in advance? You know what I'm saying? That that's pending. You know what I'm saying? Given the circumstances, you know what I'm saying? On my oath that I took to be able to have that blessing of ability. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I say I don't put a date or time on, the whole desire of it all. I more so just appreciate what is. And then when we get to the next day, we get to the next day, understanding that we have more days planned already, but we don't get too far ahead of ourselves. You know what I mean?
Okay, so like basically like you're a person that like wants to take like one day at a time. Like you're not in
Yeah.
a rush.
No.
Okay, all right, all
I
right.
mean,
So
and once the oath is taken and rituals is commenced, you know what I mean? If you live forever, it's really not one day at a time. It's just all of eternity.
yeah.
Yeah, so
So next question. What does it feel like when others set boundaries with you?
I think that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That means you're aware of yourself, what you're willing to tolerate, what you want to accept, and what you expect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And to know thyself is the best thing to know. So I can appreciate that.
Okay, because you did mention before that the lady that you're seeing right now, she has like the same boundaries that align with yours,
Um,
or
when
not
you say,
exactly.
yeah, I would say her boundaries is different from mine,
Okay,
but her expectancy of self-respect and involvement is the same.
got you. Okay, and wait, so let me see. So is there anybody else like in your life right now that set boundaries with you, or is it just your lady?
Nah, it's just my lady. But
Just,
even excluding her, I set my own boundaries just for myself throughout, no matter whom I'm dealing with or how I'm dealing, whether it's business and or personal. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Because it's not saying that anybody and everybody gonna try to walk over you. It's more saying you give too much room for error unnecessarily, and I don't do that. So
Got you.
I have my I
Would
got
you
my
say that?
boundaries always.
Got you. Would you say that you have like a big friend group or a big friend group or a small friend group?
Define friend per se.
Like somebody that you're close with, like people that you're close with, like that you known for a long time.
Yeah, yeah, it's people I know for a long time. The
Is
acquaintance,
it big or is it
yeah,
small?
it's intimate.
It's intimate. Okay.
Let's say it like that. You feel me? And that doesn't have a sizing on it. It's I don't look at how big the prize is. I just know what I have is it's forever. You know what I mean?
Got you. Like basically, like do you have like any homeboys that you talk to like about like your life that you could talk about like sports to?
Yeah. I don't watch sports like that, but yeah, I got some other generals that I involve myself with. Definitely.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch sports too. I mean, sometimes like I go like to the park like to go play like basketball, and like I did do like football back in high school, but like I don't really watch sports like that.
Yeah. Nah, I don't. I'm like I said, I'm not too big on the TV myself personally, but I spend a lot of time out in the woods. You dig? So
Got you.
make sure I
Wait, you said
stay
the
real.
woods or the world?
No, the woods, the
The
woods.
okay.
But one and the same. One and the same. It's all the jungle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. What's another word that feels more meaningful or resented for you than boundary?
What you mean? Break that down for me.
Like, let me see. Um, different from the word boundary. Like, what's another word that you could use instead of boundary? That's more like important towards you. That's more like secured. If I'm saying that right.
Kind of thing I know what you're saying, but I ain't gonna hold you. I'm kind of off a little bit with like just you saying something that's in the same aspect of boundaries.
Yeah, but like it's not like the word boundary. It's a different word. Like, what's another word they could use instead of boundary? Like in that same category, in that same group.
Um, I say trust, maybe.
What?
Trust, maybe.
Trust?
Yeah. I
Okay.
say that falls in alignment with it.
Yeah, like definitely, because like you want to make sure that you have like that good like trust like towards that other person, and like
Yeah.
if they break that trust, then like that relationship or that friendship is over.
Right.
Got
I
you.
know ain't nobody perfect, not even myself, but it's all about the intent behind it. You feel me? You know
Hmm.
if it was malice and or inappropriate how you chose to handle those boundaries with that I entrusted you with. You know.
Got you. What's the? Let me see. Recently, how many people do you trust? Like right now, like do you trust like anybody that you know, or you have like a like you have to have like those questions that you ask first before you can trust somebody.
Nah, actions speak louder than words, so I don't really ask a whole lot of questions, but trust is given upon the lack of action of them violating, you know what I mean? But
Hmm.
anybody's capable of violating. Yeah.
Hmm.
So do I trust anyone in its totality? No, because I don't even trust myself at the end of the day to know, because I'm not perfect, that I always make the right decision. So how can I sit there and say that I trust somebody else, you know what I'm saying, with that power over me, like that 100%.
Hmm.
So yeah, those whom I hold close to me, yes, I trust them. But as they say, you can't put nothing past nobody. I never do.
Yeah, because like you don't know like what's to come like later on. Like they could do something that would like break that trust.
Right. And we all might not be human, but at bare minimum, all of us are human like, so therefore we hold that trait of capability of betrayal.
Yeah, definitely. So next question: how do you know when a boundary is crossed?
If I feel discomfort,
Hmm.
yeah. If I feel discomfort,
Do you have like an example?
whether it was intentional or unintentional, I, you might have a partner that might cross the line speaking on a matter that he or she may not felt they was trying to be offensive, but it came off offensive
Yeah.
because of perception. You feel me? So I'm talking about like some of that nature. You know what I mean? And it
And
don't happen.
has there been a moment like where like your lady like crossed that boundary, or any previous relationships that you had before?
Yeah. No, it's happened, but I handled it with grace though. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Because
Because I got a different attachment to this situation opposed to the outside world. You know what I mean?
because you're not somebody that like crashes out.
Nah,
Because you always like handle it like with like resilience and like
yeah, I
with
handle it with
ease.
grace. Yeah. Nah,
Okay.
despite what you see, son, I ain't never been to jail, never been arrested. I don't do it. I ain't got time for all that.
Because
I got secret security clearance, all that shit.
so if somebody made you mad, like what are you doing in that situation?
I just remove myself. I mean, what I'm supposed to do? Give it my energy? What I'm gonna get from it?
Yeah. Okay. Like seriously, because like I feel like basically like if somebody makes you mad and like they want to like bring the anger out of you, basically like it's just making your system like not good in a way. Like it's messing up your health also.
Nah, I take care of this temple. So at the end of the day, you feel me? I'm not going to sit there and allow, so all the power that I got within me, what I look like giving it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? For anything outside of a useful situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand like why two people have to like get into a fight always like between women and men, and they like to get like bruised, they like to get hit and like have their faces or like
Now,
their whole body like messed up.
violence is a universal language, and it's probably the most fluent language spoken. You know what I mean? So it's mad respect for it. I got a beautiful respect for violence because I understand it. But
Hmm.
that with great power come great responsibility type shit. So
Hmm.
you just gotta watch how you use your power. We'll say it like that.
You know what's crazy? Like that's the same thing like for Spider-Man.
For who?
Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah, like they use that same phrase. Like with great power comes great responsibility.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
ironic
yeah,
that
I
you
wasn't
said
even thinking about that.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, knowledge is power at the end of the day. You feel me? No
Hmm.
matter where you get it from, is you gonna retain it and put it to use, or is it just gonna be a brief moment for a memory, for conversation? You know what I mean? So that's how I
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah, because I don't see like because I've done like some research and I saw like basically like if you're mad with somebody else, like in order to squash that beef, they have to fight each other to make up and be homies again.
I mean, I definitely rock with the gladiator days. You feel me? The Coliseum vibe. So it depend on the I mean the background behind it. But yeah,
Yeah, because I think they still do it to this day. Like you have to fight each other just to become friends. Like just don't become friends anymore. Just go on your separate ways.
yeah. And I know a lot of the world got its cultural upbringing, so to speak. You feel me? As far as their demographics or their background, but yeah, I appreciate that too. You feel me? What might seem a little offset for me, but over there, you know, that's their pastime. You feel me? So I respect the art. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a little different for everybody. It's a thin line to walk, I say.
Gotcha. So you will agree of like in order to squash the beef, you have to fight to make up.
I mean, technically, yeah, but it ain't always physical. You feel me? It's psychological warfare. You know what I'm saying? There is a quote unquote winner or loser in any situation, but
Hmm.
how you got to that result, you know, it varies. You feel me? So, I mean, they could do the fighting, they could do the physical, they could do psychological, they could do wealth, so to speak, as far as their placement amongst their community or their tribe or whatever. A
Yeah.
lot of, you know what I'm saying? You have to fight for your position regardless, because at the end of the day, one of the individuals, you know what I'm saying, want to be superior, so to speak. You know, they have to show that thumbprint that they excelled and or they triumphed in a situation.
Hmm.
So
Okay. All right.
I can respect the fighting portion, but like I said, it's responsible how you fighting. You feel me?
Yeah, because
No
like
unnecessary, you know, type shit.
yeah, because like it's better than to like basically like pull out like a weapon because like your hands is more effective than like a weapon.
So
Like basically like they say that like fighting is like more like effective in a way than like pulling out a weapon.
yeah, I mean, it's more intimate. Like I said, it's more artistic. The beauty of
Yeah,
it, the beauty of it is there. Yeah, so you paint better pictures with your hands, right?
yeah, it's more safer too because like they say
Yeah,
that like if you use a weapon like using a shortcut.
yeah, yeah. You got archers. You got, you know what I'm saying, the cavalry on the horses. You got, you know, the Spartans with the sword and the shield. So your execution of combat might be different than the next, but you can't say the other person's is in the wrong because it's not accustomed to how you choose.
Hmm.
That's how I look at it.
Okay.
So that go between the hands, weapons, whatever. You know.
Yeah. Um, how can you stop second guessing your boundaries? Are you somebody that second guesses their boundaries or no?
Nah, nah.
Okay. And if you were somebody like hypothetically like for our viewers that do second guess like their boundaries, like how would you like um be able like to like handle that like to stop the second guessing?
I say you gotta be sure of yourself. You know, sure where you stand within yourself.
Hmm.
So the better you understand yourself, the better you can give yourself, or at least what you choose to give of yourself to the outside world, and you can proportion it accordingly. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Okay, so next question. How can you set boundaries without guilt?
If you feel your heart in the right place when you set the boundary, you know, you ain't set it for personal gain.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then so like basically like you trying to say like you're not doing it like you're doing it like for a goal that you're trying to reach. You're not trying to do it like for yourself. You're trying to do it like for the broad aspect in a way.
You're doing it for yourself, though. You're doing it for yourself, but you're doing it with pure intentions. You feel me?
Hmm.
You ain't expecting nothing from it except for the appreciation that an individual is respectful to how you choose to love yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're telling me that you don't appreciate and or you willing to violate voluntarily how I'm learning to love myself, then yeah, it's an issue right there.
But like that's kind of the same of saying like personal gain. Like, is it not?
I mean, everything's supposed to be personal gain because if you don't love you, who else gonna love you? So how you handle you is how the rest of the world gonna think they're capable of handling you or even less.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I want everything to be personal gain because I'm trying to be better than who I was yesterday. So I got to gain something to do that.
Yeah, because like they do say like in order for like somebody to love somebody else, you have to love yourself first.
Right.
Yeah. Let me ask you this for the next question. Is the only solution to walk away from someone who doesn't respect your boundaries?
Nah, I mean, depending on your attachment to them, you can give the grace of trying to help them understand it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you gotta break it down different variations to get the message through.
Got you. And so basically, like, what you trying to say? Like, yeah. So basically, like, just to help them explain it first. Like, don't just like if they don't align with your boundaries or they don't respect it, then like you don't have to like basically stop talking to them or
Right.
stop being with them in a way.
Right. You don't have to stop involving yourself, but be cautious and limit your involvement. You know what I mean? So you don't want to give too much of you inappropriately in the situation.
Got you. And wait, I don't know. Wait, I had asked you this about your relationship. Like, how'd you guys meet?
Shit, I was at work. I do armed security.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, up at the strip club or whatnot in the
Yeah.
hookah, the after hour hookah lounge joint, and she was up at the hookah spot, and she came through. So yeah, that was many moons ago. That was probably about 5 years ago.
Wait,
But
she
we
came
just
by herself or like with her girlfriends?
she was really by herself though.
Okay.
I seen her twice, and both times she was by herself. And then when I seen her with the twice, I mean, it was a big gap. I want to say it was like less than a year, but yeah, nonetheless, it was both times by herself.
Got you. So are you somebody that goes for like homebodies or like you go for like girls that like are party goers?
No, I go for the frequency. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, frequency.
So what do
Yeah,
you mean by that?
we all got our own activities in life, our own indulgences. But yeah, if we can mesh on the what they say, we don't do that toxicity shit. You feel me? We can mesh on some cool, calm, and collective. You know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful frequency right there. So we make the music as we go, but the frequency's got to align first. You know what I mean?
Got you. So like you're not somebody that cares if your girl's going out like every night.
Nah, I care about because she. At the end of the day, it ain't about is she or ain't she going out every night. It's going to be about are we walking in the line of togetherness. You feel me? Because once she start moving this way, I'm moving this way. We can't grow back together. So long as we both is in unison, and when I say unison, talk about communication, respect, and understanding, how we choose to execute it, whether it's viewed from whomever, wherever, however, that's irrelevant to us. If it works for us, it works for us. You feel me?
Okay. All right.
But we ain't operating in the capacity of I ain't pointing my finger and she ain't nobody's slave. So if her chosen preferences don't match up with my expectations and or we can't find mutual grounds, then that's when I reevaluate situations. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Are you somebody that you need a submissive like woman or like you don't really care if she's submissive? Like you care if she's independent for herself?
I care that she got herself together as far as, she knows how to rest in her soft girl, but she's no victim either. You feel me? She's not prey. So she has the masculinity to take care of herself to whatever capacity necessary.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Has there been a moment like where like you was like involved in a cheating like situation? Like how did you handle like that cheating like situation?
I mean, I got cheated on. I just dipped out.
You just dipped out.
Yeah, what I'm supposed to, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You made your decision. So what I'm sitting there throwing a tantrum about? I got other shit to do, respectfully. It's not saying that what was going on was irrelevant and or didn't mean what I thought it did. It did. It meant all of that. But I once was blind and now I see. So yeah, my vision real good. So yeah,
Okay.
I go by my business.
And like, you wasn't trying to like to make the relationship like you wasn't trying to like let me see, how do
Trying
I
to
say it?
mend it, you know, get back
Yeah,
together.
yeah, like trying to get back together, like with her, like you
What
just like,
after the cheating?
hmm
Nah, that's wicked. That's crazy.
no, because like they say that like if a person cheats one time, then that's nothing, but they cheat like multiple times, then you have to do something about that. But like, what's the limit for you on somebody cheating?
Yeah, we're one and done over here.
One and done. Okay.
Yeah. You grown, you got a brain on your shoulders, you know what I mean? Yeah, you don't need me to spoon feed you. You over there making a mess? Oh well, we got class over here, so we going exit stage left. Man, we
Yeah.
ain't doing that. I ain't got time to be. I'm not trying to raise an adult. You feel me? I ain't doing gentle parenting with an adult.
Good. Okay. And from that cheating situation, what happened in that moment? Like how did they cheat on you?
Shit, typical shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck bull, and was going out on dates type shit. You know what I mean?
Behind your back?
Yeah. Thought it was gonna be smooth to slide over to the crib. You feel me? After she done ate tacos and got fucked on during the daytime, but then she want to spend the night over here. I was like, you's an animal, but
Hmm.
you feel me? Yeah.
Wait, but how did you find out?
Oh, that's easy because we don't check phones. That's stupid around here. Why would you
Hmm.
set yourself up for failure? But like I got Android, so you know I don't know if you know on like iPhones when you receive a message, the whole message pop up on the screen. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, even if the phone just sitting there on the joint. So yeah, her shit was going off. It was kept vibrating. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning because she got off work late. She, you know, so she was bartender type shit. So
yeah,
she had closed the spot, got off late or whatever. But then she said she was stopping to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop, with the coworkers. I'm like, cool, whatever. Then she slid to the crib. And then about, like I said, she got here about one something, but then about three something, we laying in the bed sleep. You feel me? I'm a light sleeper, and that shit just kept on the motherfucking dresser. And I don't even know the passcode, so I ain't got to look at it. You feel me? But bam, right there on the screen, you can see the joint. Buddy was talking about did you make it back to the cribs safe? This, that, and the third. You feel me? He sent two messages, but he had the buzzing kept coming from the phone call because he was calling at first. So I
yeah.
guess she didn't tell him that she was spending the night over here type shit. So yeah. Shit hit the fan. I even let her sleep the rest of the night. No bullshit. I ain't gonna wake you up, man. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You feel me? I got HOA. I live in a white neighborhood. It's nice over here. You
Hmm.
feel me? So yeah, I seen the John, left it, went back to sleep, woke up in the morning, asked her a few questions. You feel me? Few questions consisted of, hey, is you rocking out elsewhere or is your attention strictly over here? And she said it was strictly over here. And I was like, that's crazy that you would say such. And so I brought to the mention the cell phone, John. And she
Yeah,
was like, she would just sit there with the stuck face. So what we did was real proper. You feel me? She had a little drawer stuff, a little shit hanging up in the closet. I'm like, yo, you can go ahead and move that shit. You get one time because once you leave the crib, she knew the little passcode to the door and everything. You feel me? So I was like, once you leave the crib, I was like, you changing the passcode. I was like, you ain't welcome back on the property. You feel me? You violated the sanctuary. You
mhm.
feel me? It's a place of peace and you disrupted that. So yeah,
Wait, but can I ask you a question? So like, you saw like her coworker or like just like a random like man like texting her phone? Like, how did you know like that was cheating?
because I had the number.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So like when they give each other's like phone numbers or like contacts, that's cheating.
I mean, it depends on what type of position you're in as far as involvement with the other person. You feel me? If we
Hmm.
talking that exclusive business, hold up one second, because my
All
pig
right.
over there. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Just give me a quick second, boss. I'm about to feed him. I'll be right back. 2
Nah, you
seconds.
good. No, you good. Take your time.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you normally feed the pig?
All organic, got the chopped up fruits with the mashed up sweet potatoes and oats type shit.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where we left off, I was basically saying like, so giving like each other's numbers like is cheating.
Now, it just depends on where we stand in the matter. Like I'm saying, though, are we, and we didn't already discuss this, so we'll know if it's cheating or not. You feel me? Is we exclusive? Is we occupying time, just showing appreciation, for each other's involvement? You feel me? Like what level we on?
Mm-hmm.
But if we talking about, excuse me, we talking about exclusive type shit, then nah, we ain't doing all that. You
Got you.
watch how
So,
you watch how you carry yourself because you're a reflection. You feel me?
mm-hmm. So if you guys are exclusive, then we're not. You guys are not having like people like text you in the middle of the night.
Nah, unless we both in an understanding of that.
Okay, and then you guys wasn't in the understanding, and like it happened, and that's what like basically affected everything.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because like I just like I needed more like explanation on like how is that cheating? Because like this is the first time that I'm hearing about like exchanging phone numbers between like a woman and a man is cheating. I never heard that before.
Nah, I ain't calling it cheating. Like I said, I call it what's y'all's understanding of where y'all at. You feel me? That's
Mm-hmm.
how I look at it. You feel me?
Okay, all right. Where we got? Okay. How do you know what boundaries you need?
You said, how do I know what?
How do you know what boundaries you need?
Oh, just exploring myself daily. You feel me? I try to learn myself on a day to day because I'm constantly changing. You did. So yeah,
Got you. Cause you
it
did
might switch
mention,
up.
yeah, you did mention like you travel. So like, what's the last place that you traveled to?
No bullshit, Dubai.
Dubai. Okay. How was that?
I used to live there. That's why I came there from there to here.
Got you. And, like, yeah. How was it over there?
I mean, it's cool. Like you know what I mean. I wouldn't say it's a different livelihood because
Mm-hmm.
to me it's not. Everywhere has its culture. Everywhere has its authenticity. You feel me? So yeah, the experience is gonna be different everywhere, but nonetheless, the collective for appreciation of it all is the same.
Got you. Because like all I know from Dubai is like what I've seen like on YouTube and like influencers and content creators like when they go to Dubai they do it, they record it on their vlogs and like they
Yeah,
show like them like riding on camels, like riding ATVs. They show you them in the restaurant.
everybody's experience is different, and that's more like on the touristy side. Anywhere and everywhere you go, even if you ain't got to look at it as the slums per se, but everywhere you go has poverty stricken and those who are, what I'm saying, well off type shit. So that's everywhere, and you see that no place because everybody think Dubai is just like everybody rich. Nah,
Yeah.
it's poverty stricken people everywhere in all countries. You know what I'm saying? Even in the most elegant ones. So you just really that kind of it gives you the better realization that no one man is better than the next. You know, we
Good.
all got our situations that we dealing with.
Okay. Wait, I don't think I asked you this before. Cause you say you was in the service. When was the last one? Like, what year was that?
2004,
2004.
January 9th.
Okay. Like, the only reason why I asked that is, like, how do you feel about like the whole thing going on with like Palestine and Israel?
Oh shit, I'm my business boss. At the end of the day, I'm trying to free myself. Well, I'm already free, but I'm trying to maintain that freedom. So I don't really be having too much. No disrespect to it, but I'm saying I don't have too much focus on other matters in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? We all
Good.
fighting our battles. You know what I'm saying? We all got our unjust treatment going on, and shit. At the end of the day, the fight right now for me is and will forever maintain on the home front right here.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
I ain't trying to get distracted. I don't get distracted over there. No disrespect to it, and
Yeah.
no lack of empathy towards it. You know what I mean?
Hmm. If you don't mind me asking, like, side question, because I see you have you have black in your finger tips.
My talents.
Talents. Okay. What's the meaning? What's the meaning behind those?
I mean, all eagles have talents, right? All
Oh,
large birds of prey, correct?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like that's
And
why like you got that.
we all beautiful creatures
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, but it's various and different creatures that's within us individually.
Got you.
I just let mine shine. You feel
Okay.
me?
All right.
I walk in the light 24/7, so it's never dark.
Okay.
But I can show you beautiful things in the darkness. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was just curious because like that just like caught my eye a little bit, and like I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
All right.
All well,
So
all well.
wait, say again.
No, I said all well, all well.
Okay. Um. Let me see. How can you create boundaries without conflict?
Sometimes conflict is inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said,
So
violence is the universal language, and how that violence, you know what I'm saying, is bestowed upon you can vary because, you know what I'm saying, you got traumatization, things as such. But yeah, that's my opinion of it.
So it's always gonna happen. Like conflict is always gonna happen. Like that's what you're
It's
trying to
always
say.
gonna happen. Whether minimal or large, it's always going to happen.
Hmm. Like you can never do something without conflict, without anybody like arguing or fighting.
Conflict can be even as minimal as another individual feeling the discomfort because the outcome wasn't their preference.
Hmm.
You feel me? Ultimately, it's not ruining the progression, but that's conflict right there because it's its own barrier of not acceptance, if you will.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next question. How can you reduce the anxiety you feel around no wait, let me say that again. How can you reduce the anxiety you feel around setting boundaries? If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. I like the adrenaline rush behind it, so yeah, I adore running into battle, so I don't really care for the discomfort of anxiety. Doesn't really sit with me.
Okay.
I accept it and enjoy I that's probably the most audible time, if you will. You feel me? When you get discomforted, you really get to make your audibles in life because prior to you're on the pretense of, oh, if this happens, I'll do this. If this happens, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Upon conflict, you have to call audibles. And that's when your adrenaline get to rush in your brain. You know what I'm saying? The endorphins get to release in your brain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like a shot of dopamine, the anxiety. So yeah.
So like in a way, like it's you for example, like working out like gives out like dopamine and gives out like endorphins and whatnot. So in a way, like when you set boundaries, that's your own like working out or like going to the gym.
Right. Because you know how much strength it takes to continuously keep it up, to try to learn yourself, to want to be able to figure yourself out, to be better,
Hmm.
to not just accept the bare minimum for self. You feel me? Because a lot of people, they tolerate themselves And it's even less of amount than that actually like themselves. And people that like themselves, they never really caught the concept of what it means to love themselves. And once they done started loving themselves, they don't know what to do because it's the first time they ever felt unconditional love. You feel me? So that's how I look at it.
Got you. So let me ask you this. So I would say like me as a person, like I love myself, but like I feel like sometimes no I know I feel like sometimes like for me like working out, like I'm just trying to get health just to stay healthy, but then like on other times like I feel like I'm getting too old because right now I'm 27, so I feel like in all my years and like I haven't had like my first relationship, like I don't know when that's gonna happen, and like I even think of like if I'm gonna like leave like this earth like by myself.
I mean, we all got a placement where we're supposed to be. And it might not be the preference of outcome that we may want. Everybody want the glamorous, when I leave here, I want to be a legend type shit. But in my head, it's kind of selfish because you want to be remembered for you opposed to appreciated for the contribution that you made. And to me, that's two different things.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be worried about you remembering the me. I want, even if you forget the me, what the seeds that I planted, they still grow fruit when I'm gone. That's all I
Yeah,
want. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So when I get there or how I get there, I might want it with the preference of having a lady, having me some acres and land, this, that, and third. But for me to get there, that ain't my mission. To have that stuff. You feel me? So that's where you seep into from what I'm familiar with, crossing over to immortality. If you're willing to know how to receive anything and everything you want to have it your perfect way, would you give your soul for it? Or would you leave it up for grabs and not give your soul up and only hope for the best, but find out at the end the best wasn't what you anticipated?
I think I'll go for the latter because like I'm not trying to give my soul like up for like the wrong reasons. Like I want to give up my soul like for like the right reasons. Like I want to make sure that my soul like is like
And
um
if you don't mind me asking, what is the your perception of the right reasons? If you don't mind me asking.
like basically like let's say like because you mentioned like having like acres of land, making sure that you leave like this place like knowing that like the contributions that you like gave like for your community, and like also I want to have a legacy too. Like I want to make sure that um like my like I have like kids like that I leave behind on this earth as well.
But what if those children that you leave behind doesn't, you can have that in abundance to its complete totality, but it's not per se children that you helped conceive, whether it be like adoption, because there's children in the system.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm saying,
I mean, like, look, if
does it
it,
have to be the way that you, to the T, dotting I's and crossing T, you want the child to come from, your DNA?
yeah,
Or you want the message of what you asked for, which is you want the family, the children, and your name to live on.
yeah, like basically,
You still
like,
do.
the second one, because like, if it doesn't come like in my like terms of like having my own like kids, like I'm not how you say it. I'm not like against like adoption. Like I'm okay with adopting like kids. Like seriously, because like I feel like people in the foster care, like they sometimes they do get mistreated, and like those families that they get put into like are not like treating them well.
I mean, that'd be everywhere with it, but I understand what you're saying for sure.
Like,
For sure.
like let me ask you this: like, of all the foster families that you was like put into, like, did they treat you well in all of them?
Nah, it was pretty garbage, but that come with life experiences, though.
Mm-hmm. Got you. Okay. Wait. So none of them, like, out of all like foster families that you were put into, like, did
I
none
was
of
only, I
them?
was only in three.
Huh?
I was only in 3.
Okay, and like in those 3, like they all like treated you like bad.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay, and then like did you say anything about it?
Yeah, a little bit, but at the same time, when you're in your adolescent mindset, it's more complicated for us to speak up on the matter. Here's adults, we can be like, we got a whole lot better perception and understanding right from wrong. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And you can look back at the situation and be like, oh, that was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't the problem, or they was the problem with malice intent. So no matter what you did, it was never going to be good enough. You know what I'm saying? So you was going to weigh the burdens of experience while living in that livelihood. You know what I'm saying? So
Got you.
yeah,
How old were you like when you got put into the foster care system?
2.
You was 2,
Yeah,
and then like how old were you like when you got out?
18.
18. Okay. Like so you was very at a young age like when you got put into foster care like
Yeah,
do you know like what happened like what got you into the foster care system?
that's what I was supposed to be.
What do you mean?
That's what I was supposed to be. Because they say, would you redo? Would you change anything? In your past, blah blah blah. Nah, everything was what it was supposed to be for me to be able to stand on the mountain that I stand on currently.
Okay.
And I like my position. I love my position.
Hmm. And when you like had that visit like with your biological father, like I understand that you understand that you supposed to like be in that foster care system, but like did your biological father like tell you like how you got put into that foster care system? Like what happened in the household?
Oh yeah, no, he went to prison.
Okay, so that's what got you into the foster care system?
Hmm.
Okay, and then and you told me like you never met your biological mother, so like your biological mother couldn't get custody of you.
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
by
like
the
who
time I
knows?
came, what I'm saying? I'm about to say, it's not stuff that I concern myself with now, on the
Hmm.
honesty, because it ain't gonna change nothing.
Yeah, because
It
you have to
doesn't
ask
change
yourself that question. Like she could have had custody of you, and then you could have like maybe had like a good life.
Nah, I had the best life. What are you talking about? Do you know being being in a position of expectancy that comes with such great regard and great reward? Other individuals can only fathom the idea of having that honor bestowed upon them.
Hmm.
I get to walk in it and live in it on a daily. So it ain't nothing that I question that took place previous that would make me second guess that I ain't walking in the light and leading the battle the way that I am and I'm supposed to currently. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
The first to fight, you know what I'm saying? Head in, you know what I'm saying? Being a general is only because I have my believers. Without my believers, I'd just be another. So being able to lead the tribe that I do, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. I wouldn't change nothing. If they say run it back, I want everything identical.
You have no regrets. You cherish everything that happened in your lifestyle from childhood to now.
Facts. It's
Okay.
made me the beautiful creature that I am today.
Okay. All right. What got you into army service?
You said what happened?
What got you into like the service?
Oh, you know that shit they used to say, like, go to war, go to jail, like when you be fucking up?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. When I was a young boy.
So you
Yeah,
had
I was
that
tough.
that ultimatum, like
Yeah,
you could either go to jail or go to war.
yeah, yeah, type shit, real life.
So wait, what happened in that situation? Like what got you like to like go to that process of going to jail or going to war?
I was doing illegal activities.
Do you mind sharing or no?
There was illegal activities.
Okay, all right. We'll keep it short like that. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. We don't have to go into details.
yeah. The
Uh,
judge said go to war, go to jail type shit. So
mhm.
you gotta sign up for like the bare equal to your time served on both sides. You feel me? So either
Yeah.
4 years in jail or 4 years in the military. And if you do the 4 years and you don't get kicked out or get in trouble, they knock the shit off your record. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go. So yeah, I did that one.
Yeah. So you did 4 years and two
I did.
years like additional.
Yeah, I signed up for another 2.
Yeah, because like you got a liking to it. Like you got like comfortable like towards like the whole like
Oh no, no, no. It
lifestyle. Oh
was
no.
no, no. It was just like I said, everything's an experience, you feel me?
Hmm.
So yeah, I wasn't done learning what I needed to learn. And what did I need to learn? I ain't know. But I didn't feel fulfilled. But once I
Gotcha.
felt fulfilled, I exit stage left. I don't overstay my welcome.
Gotcha. If you had like only the option of going to jail, like would you have survived, or would you like have not made it?
I don't really do a whole lot of hypotheticals because you feel me. The ideal of a lot of things in life can feel and sound grandiose, but at the end of the day, you don't know what reality is until you experience it. You feel me?
Hmm.
So I wouldn't be able to sit there and speak on that matter in such reference.
Okay. All right. Um, and then last question of the day. Does being co-independent mean you have bad boundaries, or are you co-independent right now?
What you mean?
Like
Codependent.
basically, like are you? Hold on, give me 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. So basically, like, do you have like responsibility like for solving problems of others people right now? Or no?
Nah.
Got you. And
Were you talking about like an adult?
yeah,
Nah. Because at
like,
the end of the day, as an adult, you know your own right from wrongs.
mhm.
You are your own responsibility.
Do you give advice to other people or no?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Each one teach one with the knowledge. So yeah.
Okay.
If I know something, the only thing that I'm conveying to an individual is what I done experienced. I don't really do the hearsay. You dig?
Hmm.
So if I'm passing on some information, it's because it came straight from the horse's mouth type shit. And then that could be even it coming straight from me. I'm just telling you about my experience. Me giving you my advice upon my experience does not mean you're making right or wrong decisions based upon my choices. That ain't how it works.
Hmm. Okay.
So
Because like, so basically, like that's like part of being like codependent, like you giving advice to like other people.
yeah, I give advice. I
Okay.
give advice and receive it. You take it with a grain of salt, the shoe fit, word type shit.
So with that being said, like does being co-independent mean like you have bad boundaries? Like when you give people like we give other people advice? When you offer other people advice?
No, it's not bad boundaries. I don't think so.
Okay. All
No.
right. Why is that?
Um, you showing care and concern. You don't have to. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? If you can go about your day minding your business, and I prefer to do that myself personally. But if I sit there and give you advice or you give me advice, I'm gonna view it as you took time out your day to have care and concern over here because you don't have to worry about me and my livelihood. So I'm gonna say thank you for it. You feel me?
Okay. And like, has there been like people that gave you advice that like that worked, like that was effective?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so.
Okay. So you want to give me an example of one?
To know thyself is to love thyself.
Okay. That's something that somebody gave you, or you gave it to them?
No, that's something somebody gave me.
Okay. And then you took that with like a grain of salt. You took that like with
I
your
took that to
whole
the heart. I
yeah,
took
yeah,
that
to
to the
the
heart.
heart. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I took
Okay.
it to the heart.
And who was that said it to you? Like one of your close friends?
Nah, actually, it was a community member because I go out, so I take care of my community. Everybody deserve their health, so you feel me. I get my plates and I slide them out to my people. But yeah, I was parlaying, at the little campsite in the woods with my community or whatnot, making
Hmm.
sure everybody was good. And I'd be chopping it up with them.
Okay. All right. All right, so we're at that moment of the outro. So do you have any questions for me?
Nah, brother, I appreciate you. It was a blessing. I appreciate it.
I
Much
appreciate you
respect.
too coming on here. And we both have each other contact. So if you want to come on for a future episode for a different topic, I'll be more sorry. I'll be more welcome. I'm trying to think of different words.
You good, Pop?
Like seriously.
You good.
Yeah. So what was your first impression of this podcast episode?
I could appreciate just the authenticity of it, going with the flow as far as like the energy and everything. It's a structured execution, but availability for comfortability is there, what I'm saying? A little wiggle room. So I like that.
Yeah, because I was really trying my best, like with these questions. Like, I'm not perfect myself. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm human. So I was really trying with these questions. I was trying to keep up with you.
You're good. You're good to go.
Seriously. All right. So for the outro portion, do you have any closures, messages for our audience or like members, like for like the topic that we talked about, or like shout outs or anything going on currently in your life? All of that.
Nah, man, ain't too much going on. Like I said, I travel a lot, so I like to understand that I'm an experience. I'm not permanent placement. So I look forward to all the new experiences, whether they individuals that are listening and or might get the message through presence. You feel me?
Where you going next?
Where the wind go type shit in real life.
Okay.
Spread my wings, let the air take me how it do.
Got you. So like how many places have you been? Like have you hit like all like are you trying to have like a goal of hitting like all 50 states?
Nah, I lived in more third world countries than I have U.S. states. I only lived in 4 U.S. states, but I done lived in every country in the Middle East except for Saudi Arabia and Morocco and Egypt. Those are only 3. But I lived everywhere else: Doha, Bahrain, Qatar, Abu Dhabi, Iraq, Afghanistan, Dubai, all of those. You know what I'm saying? Germany, Italy, Czech Republic, and Mexico, Cabo.
And then like would you prefer like third world countries or US states to live in like for forever?
I prefer wherever the peace is at, you know? I just want some peace, you feel me?
So where's the peace? Third world country or US states?
Right here. It's right
in your heart? In your heart? Okay.
That's why I said wherever I go is gonna be my place of peace. But I don't go there for peace. I got that.
Got you. And do you have any closures or like messages like for the topic that we talked about, like about boundaries, like for our audience?
Self-love is the best love, man. I can't say that enough.
Okay. And then like, do you have
try to love yourself.
And do you have any shout outs?
I want to shout out everybody that took their time to view, everybody that took their time to, you know what I'm saying, put the word out, however it may be, whether it be through thought or through sharing or whatever the case may be, dropping a comment. You know, I just shout out everybody that was involved, even yourself. You know, I appreciate that, boss.
Thank you. I appreciate that too. All right. So let me just say my closure. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, repost, and share to all social media platforms. And how like we always say it, the truth shall set you free, and it's a wrap.
She's a bad chick with some liquor.